Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we're going to be playing against Jägerin, which I think it's the German name for Huntress, and we are going to be bringing something that was requested in the last video on the comments. Feel free to request more teams if you want, and yeah, we are playing a quadra stun team. Now, right out of the bat, I do not recommend bringing a team like this, because you need to use these specific 4 characters, because they're the only 4 characters that can, stun the enemy team. However, I have tried coming up with a setup that will actually make it work reasonably well. That's the idea, at least. Okay, well, it looks like my opponent is playing, what is this madness? Okay, it's definitely a support musketeer. A full-on damage Hellion, an Abomination to spam that riposte, I believe, and a Jester to just kind of be alive and drop a finale, probably. Something of the likes, it would seem. Okay, right off the bat, I think I wanna go for a stun on that Jester, because, the Houndmaster is gonna be having the Monkey's Paw and the Brass Knuckles, so he's pretty dodgy, he's also very high accuracy, and the Brass Knuckles means that he has a really good stun chance with that Blackjack, so we just stun that Jester to prevent him from going Ballad or going Harvest or any of that. And then our Crusader here is gonna have the Sacred Blade, obviously, and also the Writ of Execution, so I was kind of gonna run out of Brass Knuckles anyway, since you only have 2. So there's kind of like a stun priority characters here, because the Vestal's the one that's always going to be stunning. The Houndmaster is going to be mix and match between stuns, guards, and Blackjack. The Abomination is probably only going to use Manacles as kind of like a really secondary ability here, because I feel like he's probably going to be spamming that Beast File, but before any of that goes down, we're going to stun that Hellion. My opponent probably feels very sad here that he has a support Musketeer and not a support Arbalist, because the Arbalist could flare away all the stuns, but a Musketeer, well, she really can't. And the thing is, the biggest problem with a team that just stuns is that the damage output really isn't all that good, especially with characters like the Houndmaster and the Vestal, because look at that, I did 3 damage, and even though they lost an action, well, so did I, and that's really not pushing forward my win condition all that much. Same thing with the Blackjack, so my characters can't just stun them perpetually. I actually have to output some decent damage other than just the stuns. So right now I'm thinking of dropping another stun on the Abomination, and then yeah, and then just using my Beast Smile. I feel like that's the best play here. I was also thinking of oh, that riposte sucks. That riposte really sucks. Yeah, that's a really big crit, but it's alright, it's alright. Could have been worse, because he's gonna lose that that riposte now. Yeah, I was also thinking of going for a stun with the Abomination, and then going for a Zealous, or something like that, but I feel like this is gonna be better. This is gonna prevent Harvest, this is gonna prevent Beast File forever, because he's gonna have to hit it to my riposte now. And yeah, we're gonna be pretty chill here. Even though this Crusader's eating a lot of damage, the Vestal can heal him for a pretty big amount, and he still has his self-heal, and if push comes to shove, I can always use the Guard Dog with the Houndmaster, so I am really not too concerned about all the damage that's going on to this Crusader. That's a bleed out. Yeah, that's doomed to happen. He hasn't even used Battle Ballad. I gave him a chance to use Battle Ballad by the start of this round now, but he just forgot to use it, maybe? I don't know. But I'm not going to give him a chance to use it again. I'm going to perpetually stun that Jester, because that's something that the Vessel can do with 2 stun trinkets. She has 150% stun chance, and that is just it's a little too much if you ask me. 150% stun chance is kind of a lot, honestly. I'm gonna drop another Beast File here, hopefully we get both hits. Yeah, there we go, that's both blights as well. So that's some decent damage being output. So we are playing a stress stun team, I suppose, because the doggy is gonna be spamming that Hounsarian. Hopefully I can start using a few of these Zealous Accusations, though I feel like that's not gonna be the case, because I'm already gonna have to start self-healing. Before that happens though, do I want to go for a stun somewhere, or do I want to use a Hounsari? Let's go for a Hounsari here, why not? Yeah, that's a nice Harry, that's a bleed on everyone, lots of DOT, lots of stress being applied. This is a good situation for us. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is not too bad. Okay, he does get to go first next round, so I'm definitely gonna go for a heal here. Let's just heal that Abomination for 2 HP and just self-heal myself, and yeah, Crusader will be fine. That's the main idea here, Crusader will be fine. Of course, keep in mind that he can bypass guard with his transformation slam or with his Dirk stab, so I can't totally rely on guard dog to just prevent his offense here. Okay, he's gonna go for that. He's gonna eat a riposte for it. Yeah, there he goes. I didn't really hurt him all that much. He still has his damage buff actually, so yeah, his riposte is doing a lot of damage right now, unfortunately for us. I'm thinking of going for yet another stun. I'm thinking of maybe stunning the Jester with the Houndmaster this time, actually. Yeah, it's still a pretty good chance of stunning him. It's like a 70, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that, and I'm gonna stun the Hellion with the Vestal. And after that, I'm probably just gonna keep spamming that Beast File, and his characters are gonna start getting really low on HP. Though there is a support Musketeer to heal for 11 and clearing Blights as well, right? Oh, goodness. Okay, at least the stress is being applied. That's the most important part here. Well, he's gonna have to click that Chester now, because the Hellion is dazed, so I can get to go for this first. Yeah, I need to riposte for 9, no crit, down. Look at that Blight res, by the way. Freaking, Tincture of Iodine actually coming through that Blight resistance. Very nice for him. Yeah, very nice. Okay, yeah, let's drop this stun here. It's gonna just remove the Hellion's turn. So yeah, you can see this is gonna take a while until one of us actually starts winning. This is gonna take a pretty big while. Okay, I'm just gonna keep healing here. I definitely don't want one of my characters going down, obviously. Though keep in mind, we actually both have virtue chances, because he has that Taste of Grandeur. The thing is, whenever he wants to, he can just go ranging shot, and that's gonna really screw me over a little bit, actually. Okay, that's gonna be a Dirk stab, a bit more damage for Blight. Clears some of his stress, by the way, because of the Hurricane Mask. Interesting stuff. That's not a very good position for a Jester to be in, though. I might be able to punish him for being in position too. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm just gonna self-heal here. Just removes a lot of that DOT and just chill, honestly. Yeah, totally just chill here. This is quite an interesting Hellion. Doesn't have the Wicked Hack, so she doesn't really have the finishing move here. Yeah, she has Breakthrough instead, and if it bleeds, Bleed Out. She has a lot of abilities, but not the Wicked Hack, so he doesn't really have a finisher in his team. Quite interesting. Keep in mind that we're both playing kind of off-meta teams, which is why this matchup hasn't been a total slam dunk for either of us, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's probably the big reason why. Okay, I can go for a stun there, though I'm probably gonna have to heal myself here. I can go for a stun with the Blackjack. He's only been able to act once, this poor Jester. Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what I can do? I could go for a Transform Slam on that Jester, and I probably do enough damage. Probably not really. Maybe not. I could go for a guard here. You know what? Let's go for a guard. Let's go for a guard and let's stun that Jester with my Vestal. It's gonna be the play here. Yeah. I'm gonna have 50 dodge on this Houndmaster, so he can't go for any moves attacking him really, because he's just gonna miss. So I'm gonna funnel damage into my Abomination here. Because if he decides to go Bleed Out, what's his hit chance? Like, it's less than 50. Yeah, it's literally less than 50. I very much doubt that he even goes for that, honestly. Yeah, he's gonna use Adrenaline Rush just to get some accuracy and damage. Makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. I could heal myself here, though I don't feel like that's the best play. Who should I stun? Let's stun you, let's stun that Jester. Yeah, a bit more damage being applied, a bit more stress as well. Getting close to those afflictions. Oh, can you imagine if I was playing like any other team? You know, if instead of having a Vestal here, I had like a Man-at-Arms, and this was actually like just a proper stress team, we would have won this match like freaking 2 rounds ago, honestly, I'd say. But you know, this quadra stun setup is actually working reasonably well here. We're being able to lock him down quite a lot. Oh, he's gonna go for the Manacles. That can miss. That can fail the stun. Yeah, there he goes. Stun failed. And a total, absolute, massive fail. So I'm just gonna use a Beast File here. Come on, Blights. We only get 1 Blight. That's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. Oh, there is a lot of Blight chance on that Abomination, actually. Yeah, makes sense. Even though I have the Spike Chain for that Blight skill chance. That's almost 2 Afflictions coming through, though. This is nice. This is really nice. Okay, if he wants to go Beast File now, he's gonna need to riposte for it. He's gonna go for another Manacles. Oh, that's probably gonna be it. Yeah, okay, that's the stun. Though he can't really punish me all that hard just yet, I feel. I do still have the Vestal's healing, so I wonder if I keep that at hand or if I go for something else first. I could just stun that Hellion, but I feel like I'm gonna keep my Vestal's action because it could be important here. It could be rather important. I'm just gonna use another Beast File, and if he doesn't go for a heal on that Chester, he's gonna fall down to 0. So that's this is good for us. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. I really hope that Abomination doesn't decide to go Virtuous with the Taste of Grandeur. That would be totally wild. Yeah, that would be more than wild, actually. I also can't let him get the finale off, obviously. That's gonna be a really bad situation for us. Okay, okay. That's a lot of bleed being applied. Well, I could go for a heal here, but clicking first is better, obviously. We just click first and then we can go for a heal because he can't punish me right now for that. He can't go aim shot on position 1. Also, that minus death blow res could come into play here. It's only a 100% base, so yeah, it's really not that good because it was like a 50-50 of it even applying. Yeah, the Hellion really needs some love. Really, Ghost Patch upon the Abomination. I'm not too sure if I agree with that, my man. Okay, well, if he says so. Who do I go for a heal with? I'm gonna heal with the Crusader, actually. And why is that? Well, I want to have a more reliable stun on that Chester after he acts, and my stun with the Vessel is also gonna have a death blow chance, just like the Crusader, but it's also gonna get him afflicted. And it's gonna be much more reliable. Instead of it being like a 75, it's gonna be 95 or maybe even, yeah. It's just way more reliable. Oh, the 25% death blow, that is mad. That is wild. What's up with Vessels getting 25% death blow, seriously? That's kind of insane. And immediately causes extra stress on that Abomination, so now he's gone masochistic. I mean, let's be honest here, my team is in a really rough shape, especially the Crusader and the Houndmaster, but what I'm playing here is pretty oppressive, especially if he knocks me back like that. Yeah, this is such an oppressive team, honestly. Okay, I could make use of my stunning skills right now. And I will. Okay, I'm gonna click the Houndmaster here. I'm gonna go for a stun because we don't need to heal immediately. We're playing 4 stuns here. We are playing 4 stuns on our upper character, so now is when the dominance truly begins. We're gonna stun that Abomination. We're gonna stun that Hellion. Just stun everything that you can. We're gonna go for that stun. Yeah, there we go. And now after that, I can honestly just keep stunning with this Abomination. Yeah, just keep going. But now I'm gonna go for heal, just to keep everything tight. Don't give him any lucky death blows. And I feel like this Abomination could go for a lot of things here. I don't want to give him breakthrough, actually. That might not be the greatest idea here, to actually just slam the Hellion. Instead, you know what, just keep spamming Beast File. It's been so good for us. Just keep applying those DOTs, keep getting closer to Afflictions. Just do some damage on our Musketeer. You know, the A-Bomb is a really good win condition here, just spamming that Beast File. It applies a lot of flight, a surprising amount of flight, actually, I'd say. Wow. Double bullet crit pushes me to position 1, so yeah, whatever you were saying about Beast File, you can forget it. Okay, well, I can't stun both of them right now because one of them isn't dazed anymore. I could just go for a heal here, and I will. Yeah, just go for a heal, this is fine. He's gonna have such a hard time actually winning the match because I have too many healing characters. Oh, Houndmaster can self-heal, Abomination can self-heal, Crusader can heal anyone and himself at the same time. Same thing with the Vessels, you can go Divine Grace and Divine Comfort, it's just wild. Even though I don't have the healing skill on the Vestal, it's still pretty wild. Okay, we could go Virtuous here. I would love to see a Virtuous Crusader right now. Come on, Sacred Blade. Do it. Nah, Irrational. That's the worst. It's not the worst, but it's pretty bad. Irrational can do just about anything. Okay. Okay, how do we respond to that then? I could just guard this Crusader, honestly. That's an idea here. Yeah, that's an idea. That's what I'm gonna go for. Immediate act out. God damn. I guess instead of that... No, that was really the play. I guess I'm just gonna heal myself then, just to apply the regen, really, honestly. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Hopefully, I mean, if he goes for bleed, he can counter the regen, but he's gonna go bleed out. I failed the riposte somehow. Against the 10 dodge Hellion. Yeah, somehow failed that riposte. Well, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna go for a transform, and who am I gonna do damage to right now? Probably wanna kill that musketeer, don't I? Come on. 12 to 22, we only roll for 14, that's kind of sad. Yeah, that is very sad, but we're definitely gonna stun her. Just prevent the heals from coming through. Even with that snuff, my stun chance is still super high. Even with the extra 50% stun resistance, because the Vessel just has so much stun chance, I'm still gonna have a 60 of stunning the musketeer after she gets stunned. That's how crazy stuns are in the Butcher's Circus. Okay, Abomination's gonna act, he's gonna go for manacles. Alright, smart play. Stunning the stun team. I see how it is. Keep in mind that, yeah, keep in mind that going for that he lost his riposte and he can't use the Hellion until after he uses the musketeer. So the play right here is gonna be to... It's actually gonna be to go rage, actually, believe it or not. The play here is to rage, to do some more damage to that musketeer, and now the musketeer is gonna click, and then I'm gonna stun the Hellion. Or I could go for a heal. Oh, yeah, that would have been better. Do I go for a heal or do I go for a stun? Well, if I go for a stun, next round he goes first and I won't be able to heal. He might just get a double death blow. Yeah, I have to go for a heal now, unfortunately. Let's just do it anyway. Double crit somehow. Nice. Good to see that, good to see that. Yeah, if you have the plus healing skills trinket that the Vessel can have, her heals really become a little too much. That's gonna be a bleed out crit, applies debuff as well. Bleeds the Crusader somehow. Yeah, that's what crits do, man. Okay, I'm gonna click the Crusader first, not like it makes a difference at this point. I could go for a guard, and if I go for a guard, there's just gonna be a Beast Smile or, you know, maybe a Transform Slam, anything of the likes. I'm just gonna go Houndsary. Unfortunately, we missed that Hellion. That Hellion is feeling very dodgy today. But yeah, that's one Death Sword check on that Musketeer. He doesn't really have any finishing characters, so I'm not too concerned for my Crusader's HP. Though he does have that debuff applied, so he might get a death blow here. He's gonna go Beast Smile. Yeah, he gets it to 45. Gets that 45, unfortunately for us. Okay. But we're just gonna stun that musket. Yeah, let's go for this. It's a 60% stun chance. Also, really good chance of getting the kill. Like a 40 is not too shabby. He got to 45. I was kind of hoping for getting that 40, but I guess not today. Okay, I could... no, I'm probably gonna self-heal here, honestly. Okay, tell you what, Houndsary crit might just kill this Abomination. I called it! Houndsary crit, come on, plus stress from the Musketeer dying. I didn't apply to the A-bomb, that's sad. That is just too sad. But yeah, the Houndsary crit, oh, that's just wild. Yeah, so this is definitely a stress team. That Abomination is dead to heart attack now. He took so much stress, that was insane. Houndsary crits really are something else. He's gonna go breakthrough, gets a crit on the corpse. Yeah, that's really not helping you too much. The Abomination is gonna de-transform now. And we're just gonna go for a self-heal, honestly, just have a pretty chill time here. And to be fair with you guys, the Vestal, I mean, the Vestal hasn't seen any action the entire match. I don't think she's been hit once. Yeah, I don't think she's been hit once, actually, the freaking Vestal. I was thinking of bringing Snuff on her, but could you imagine if I did that? I would miss out on the stun chance. Yeah, that's just gonna be a heart attack, impossible to avoid, and yeah, here goes the Vestal. This is Vestal Gaming in a nutshell. Stun, stun, stun. She's been stunning for 10 rounds. I think she's probably pulled off like 9 stuns so far, because she went for a heal just a little while ago. But other than that, 9 stuns, yeah, kind of wild, isn't it? A Houndsary dodge again, because that Hellion is just a very dodgy Hellion. He's gonna go self-heal. I guess the Abomination wants to heal himself, doesn't want to get dropped to this sword again. I'm fine with that. The Hellion is pretty much screwed at this point, honestly. Yeah, she is totally screwed. Unless she gets... Nah, I don't see how she could win this. The Vessel could pretty much win on her own right now. Oh, and that's gonna be a daze as well, and the stun... Yeah, it comes through again. Oh, Vestal, why do you exist? Why do you do this? 150% stun chance. It's just so stupid because if you don't have a character to deal with those stuns, or like to pull her or to clear the stuns, she's just gonna control the match and there's nothing you can do. Okay, that hit chance is actually not too good, but we just go for it anyway, we get it. That's gonna be also a lot of horror being applied from the Abomination's transform. And now just a Houndsary and, oh, she keeps dodging, but yeah. Just a Houndsary, a little bit of horror being applied. And this Hellion isn't too long for this world. Yeah, I wonder who's gonna get the kill. Come on, can we get the Vestal to actually get the death blow? Let's see. She's gonna go for it, she gets a crit. Not enough stress though, it's not enough stress, unfortunately. Just barely. Maybe if I had gone Illumination it would have been enough stress, but see, that's another stun. Totally unnecessary, that stun, but yeah, we got another one. Let's go Slam. First Slam of the match by round 12. Surprising considering there were 2 Abominations in play. And now just a Houndsary, and that's all she wrote for Miss Hellion. GG's Jägerin, that was a pretty nice match. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the match, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.